good afternoon, everyone. So, I got a new toy to play with. So, maybe I can use it to see the comments without having to go round the back of the phone every time I want to see what you lovely people write to me. So, hello, good afternoon. Let me see if I can get that up on there. Let's see. If I pull that up, hopefully it gives us the page with the comments on it. Aha! There we go. I got it. Sweet! Hopefully I can see that. Makes it a bit better. Ow.
This is as quiet as it gets.
Shut up. Don't need Siri to say anything to me. Get lost, Siri. Right, let's have a look. What shall we start with today? Oh, that'll do. That was the Jatendre. Now I can see your comments at the side, and I'll have to go around the back of around the back of my phone to see the comments, which is cool. I can't read from here where I'm standing though. I have to go over to the computer to look. If you got any song requests for me, I do take requests with music. I do take requests if you got any, and I can do that. Let's have another song. There you go. That was called Mexicanish Tanzlied, which I guess translates to Mexican dance song. I'm guessing so. Hello there. You correct went in there. You played clarinet polka. Yes, you did, Demi. Hello there. Why is this looking out of a horror movie? I don't know. Not like any horror movie I've seen, but then again, I'm not really into horror movies to know what those are really doing. It's not my thing. Here we go. Let's have this one then. Demi. My gosh, clarinet polka. There you go, Demi. Help you make that good for you. Loving the cranking. Thank you very much. Do you have modern ones? Yes, I do have some modern music that I've arranged or that's on here. How modern do you want to be going now? There is things like try this one. I arranged this myself. George Ezra, and I arranged this music myself. Oh, what's going on? Ah, we have got a connection. Okay. God, it wasn't sure. Let's have a look. See what we got. In terms of spinning around, not holding anything. I am. So, if anyone thinks all I do is to crank, so here is, I have got this laptop to help me to make my music. But this is what I do when I make music. This is an arrangement that I'm working on at the moment. So, excuse me, that fell off there. So when I start making this music, I start with a plain sheet like this, and I put the notes how I want them to be. So this is where I got up to with here, with this music that I'm making. It's not complete yet, but I put all the notes myself, and when I finish making the music, I can then play it on my organ using the MIDI system that my organ has, or I can send that MIDI file to a friend who's got a punching machine and can make that MIDI file into a music roll for me, which is what I do as well. Yeah, thank you. So the song that I'm making at the moment is called ABBA, Ring Ring. I don't know if you know the song from ABBA called Ring Ring. Does this one have any familiarity to you? Thank you. Hello, the organ guy. But this song is in progress. It's not finished yet. I can show you what I've made so far, but it's an unfinished arrangement, because I make all my music from scratch. Like the paper is completely empty when I begin, and I think, right, how am I going to make this into an arrangement for 20 notes, which is what I've got here. So this song is in progress at the moment. I only started it yesterday, so this is how much I made since yesterday. But it's a work in progress. But this is what I made so far. So what I've been occupying myself with doing. This is what I've got so far. So you hear unfinished song. So if you come and watch me again in next week or the week after, maybe I'll have this song finished and I'll be able to play the whole thing for you. But that's what I made so far. So all I did was listen to the videos on YouTube, because I often do it by ear. So I can read music as well, but oftentimes I will get the music on YouTube, the original song, listen to it there and just use my ears and think, right, how am I going to make this into an arrangement for my organ? And then I put the notes where I want them to go and make the arrangement. So anyone that says all I do is turn the handle, there's a lot of things that go behind and. Yes, American was the one who suggested that I should make this song for 20 notes. So there you go. I'm glad you were here to catch it, that I started to see if I can make it working for 20 notes. Yeah. From Brisbane, Australia. Wow. Maybe it's because you're a Londoner. Ah. I think I might have that song actually on here, but I don't know which one it is. I know I have it. I have some London songs medleys. I can't think off the top of my head which one it is. Maybe I can find out if I look at my Google Drive here to see what I have. Have I got that? No, I don't know if I have now. No, don't know where that file is now. No, I have to find it. So I don't know. I know I have this song, the Londoner song, but I don't know which medley it's on. I have two medleys from London music. I could play you one of them, but I don't know which one it is. I really have no clue. Okay, what about this one? I'll play this. This is a safer bet. That one is Streets of London, of course. Let's see. Margarita, can you play Oasis Wonderwall? No, I don't have that one. You played last week and you played all your ABBA rolls 0 times. No. Yes, people like my ABBA there. Yeah, there you go. Love that was. This is actual entertainment. Yeah. Why not? You know, this is good music. And I've modernized slightly because I can play my music with my iPad. I can also play rolls like this. These are the original paper music rolls, and I can play my organ with ease as well, with whole rolls with holes cut in the paper. But then I can also play with the MIDI system, which is really good, especially at the moment because I don't have access to most of my rolls. So I've got a lot of music rolls, but I haven't got them here with me in this location where I'm at. I have like 6 rolls with me. So I need definitely to have my MIDI system at the moment whilst I'd run out of music very quickly. So I can play you another one of my arrangements here that I did with a friend. It was a collaboration between me and my friend Ian. We made from Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville. Margaritaville. Let me read your comments again. There we go. Let's have a look. La 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 la. Let's have a look. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. La 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 la. That one. That is another song. It's not the one that I was playing then. People say there's a woman to blame, it's my own fault. I'm curious. That's from the iPad. If you don't crank the turn knob, will the music stop? So the iPad does is the job, replaces the job of the music roll. So when I'm cranking the organ, this is a bellow. There's a bellows inside, like kind of like squeezing the air when I turn the handle. that makes air for the organ. These are organ pipes that need an air supply, just like when you play a flute or a trumpet or whatever. You need an air supply to make the instrument work, and it's the same principle here. Only I'm getting the air by cranking, and then when I play the music roll is sending information to the organ to tell me which pipes to play based on where these holes are in the roll. So these are the notes in the music roll. And when I crank a music roll, I'm doing two things. I'm cranking the bellows, but I'm also pulling the music roll across. I'm pulling the music roll across like this, across the organ, so that then it will pull it out as it carries on. It will unroll, and these holes will go over the top of the tracker bar. So I do two things when I play a roll. So therefore, how fast I turn this determine how fast this one will unroll and how fast the music will play. Now with the MIDI system, I'm still going to use the crank. I'm still going to make the air supply for the bellows, for the pipes, but now instead of the roll being what gives the organ the information, my iPad is going to, via a Bluetooth connection, my iPod connected to my organ by Bluetooth, and inside this organ, inside behind the pipes, are solenoids, which are kind of like switches. So they are working like this inside the organ, and they're basically doing the job of the music roll instead of so that's all I'm doing, is taking the music roll at the side, and then I can control the roll with the song. So if you play Margaritaville, for example, without cranking, don't know if you can hear that, but there's a clicking, a little clicking. So that's all that happens if you don't crank. Only when you will crank will you get. Now that's what cranking does. It provides the organ with the air. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, you're welcome. Anyone got any song requests? If I got it, I'll play it. I don't have all my rolls here, so I don't have exactly all the music that I have in my collection, but I've got a good, healthy MIDI collection. So I can play a lot of different songs here. What about I play, let's see, let's go to a random place in the list and then find one that I like the sound of. What about this one's a nice one. It's a pretty song called Heal the World. I hope you enjoy this one. well, but the roll is not here with me. But I have it both ways that way. Yeah, well, you was just thinking about Michael Jackson. I've got a couple of songs from Michael Jackson. That's one of them. I can think of 3 off the top of my head that I have. You request hello Uma. That one doesn't. That one doesn't give me any. I don't recognize that title. I don't think it's one I have. No, I don't have that title. Oh, American. Sorry about that. So this is another Michael Jackson song I have. There's another one. Hello, the pagan hippie. Hello there. How are you doing? LA International Airport. That one lacks its entire famous baseline. Yeah. Well, that's the one I have on my organ. So it's just the song I have on my organ. So this one is another one of my own arrangements that I've done. I made this one for 31 notes as well, but this is our 20-note version of my LA International Airport. Here you go, have fun with it. International Airport. That's next. Thank you very much. Yeah, good fun. Request. Yes, I don't have that one. All American. Where are we? Yes, from Thriller. Only play that one on Halloween. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well, does the job. What's coming next then? Maybe something I choose. Number I do have the roll of that with me as well, the LA International. It's in my cart. I forgot about that. It's actually one I do have with me. What about this one called Good Luck Charm? This is a good fun one. Good Luck Charm. I can't remember the last time I played that. It was a while ago. Anything by Maroon 5. Don't know. Let me check because I don't know artist name very well. I have to go on to Safari and look what songs they made so I can see if I have anything. Don't have. Let's see. Not sure that I do. Nothing here. I never see your face again. I'll try that one. And that one. Let's see. No, I don't think I have. Not that I can see on the songs that I look on Google. Nothing is familiar to me. Nothing is familiar. I don't know if I have anything. Doesn't know. I don't think so. Next. Brazil, hello, Freebird. I don't have Freebird, but I have the birdie dance. Yeah, but who wants to hear that? You want to hear the birdie dance? I actually do like that roll, to be honest. It's a good roll. It's a bit of fun anyway. The birdie dance. Oh dear, never thought I'd be playing that on a live. Well, I'm here there. He was doing, that was insane later. How is my eye doing? My eye is feeling a lot better. My ear is feeling a lot better. It's healed up nicely. So let's have something a little bit more, different more. But the birdie dance has its uses and times where it's good to play it. I don't hate the birdie dance like some people do. I don't hate it. I actually quite like it personally, but let's have a look. What have we got here? What do we fancy playing? What about this one from Germany, a German song? My kleine grüne Cactus. Cactus. Have you enjoyed that one? Great man. Yes, I know the song you mean, but I don't have it. Don't have that. You can. Yes. There's another one that I'm arranging at the moment that's not quite finished, but I'm making it at the minute. Yeah, play a bit of yeah, that one is in progress and I'm making it at the moment, not finished. But it will be, and there you go. Didn't know Mario can be this brutal. Yeah. Why is it brutal? Don't understand that. Who else has got a request for me? Let me just check the time. I'm okay for time. Let's have a look. What about Let's see. What about this one? Jump. Hey, jump, Van Helen. How about that? Thank you. Yeah, landlord isn't happy with you. Let's go. Yeah. I got some good music on here. So for me, I make my music by layering is difficult with 20 notes, but if you arrange the melody and bass, it's a bit plain. I think counter melodies is the way to go. Yeah, counter melodies and embellishments and things like that. That helps to make the music sound more like mechanical organ music and more full as well. You can then otherwise get it quite. It can be quite plain if it's just a melody and a bass section. I don't know if I have any examples really, to be honest, but maybe something, maybe if I show, let's see, I don't think I have. Hey, get out of here. I can't show that one. Yeah, it's difficult to do. But you know, you can get a song that is just really plain, that would be, you know, a simple song, but you can arrange a song completely differently depending what you do with it when you arrange it. So like, let's just take a simple song that is arranged in a way to make it more interesting. So like this one here, maybe. Like that phrase, for example, you go this arranger put in the extra like this, making the note more interesting than just playing it straight. And then depending what embellishments. Now this arranger, the Steve Clark, has very cool embellishments. Like, he goes a bit crazy with the embellishments, but in a cool way, in a fun way. It's one of my favorite arrangements from this person. And here it is, Those Magnificent Men. So there shows a lot of different things you can do with music. Let's play you one, everyone knows this song. The Yellow Rose of Texas, and let's see how this gets embellished in this example. Here comes the counter melody again. This one, the counter melody. There you go. Yellow Rose of Texas. There is some examples of how you can embellish a piece of music to make it sound interesting. Without cranking, it doesn't play. Yes, that's called a crank organ. There's magnificent men and there's flying machines. Yes, thank you very much. It's a good fun. The Irish tune from Johnny Bar, but it's more complicated tune. Yeah. A crank organ, yeah. Let's see. Yes, there's lots of things you can do with the music to make it sound just nice. Let's see now. Hey, there here. I'm trying to see if I have. This is a piece that I made to actually show the different ways that you could embellish a song. Actually, I forgot about that. That I made this song just, an everyday song, and I made 3 verses, and then I arranged each verse differently so you can get an idea of how you can develop it. So I make the first verse, and then I copied and pasted this and added something to it, and then I took this whole bit, copied and pasted that, and added more to it. So you can see how it develops when you arrange a song together. So here is this example arrangement for you. So yes, you hear there, that is just melody and chords, there's nothing else going on. Let's see what happens next. Maybe I change the rhythm that the chords are going. Okay, there you are, that's the second part. Now what do we add in the third part? Maybe harmonies and counter melody. There you go, the whole thing all together in one go, so you hear it how it comes together. Here we go. There you go. Now that's how you can arrange and add things to it, and how I did it. Yeah, let's have a look. The crank influence and tempo. See, even crank backwards. Yes. So that when you crank with the rolls, then this crank speed matters. When I'm playing via Bluetooth, it doesn't matter as long as I'm cranking fast enough for the air supply to keep up with the demand of what the pipes need to play. Because when you have more pipes to playing in the same time, this uses more air. You know, like you open the window and lets more air in. If you close it a bit, less air. And it's the same cranking, how fast you crank. You need to make enough air for the organ to use. So you need to crank it fast enough. But with the MIDI, as you've seen, it doesn't matter if I crank it forwards or backwards, it will still play the same. Now, I have another way of playing my MIDI system. I have an internal system with an SD card, and that is connected to a crank sensor. So I have a little magnet here on the little crank sensor. So there's a little light that bings on every time I turn the handle. And this is a crank sensor, and therefore I can play MIDI files and slow them down or speed them up with how fast I crank. So I can do that too. And then you have the rolls, which are fully manual, and there's no MIDI or electronics involved. It's just paper roll with holes. And with that, it doesn't matter how fast you crank. Because A, you need enough air for the organ. You need to crank it fast enough that the organ can play. But you can then play it slower. You can play it slower if you want to, like slow down certain parts of it if you want to do so. So if I show you my music roll, I'll show you that, the process there. So to start, I'll just play a small section of this roll, just to show the speed is important when you crank roll, because when you crank roll, it pulls the paper this way when you're cranking. So therefore you need it to have the right speed. Or you can have enough air. If you have not enough air, the pipes won't get enough air. So here I can show you the speed. I can change the speed with how fast to crank. So there I can go. There I have not enough air to play because I need to crank it a bit more. If backwards here on a roll, all it does is make a continuous note. As with the crank, you need it to be playing continuously. You need to crank only this way when you crank a roll. So it has a different way of playing when you crank a music roll. Let's try that one again. There, maestro. It was made by the organ guy. Was arranged this song. So, there we go. We are there. Where are we? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you might not have been a dancing monkey in this past life. Ah, I'm not sure. You know, I can't even remember what the hell is next on this roll. Ah yes, I know this song. I have to read the music wrong. There's not a title between it. And I can't remember what. I have to quit playing very shortly because I don't want to annoy my neighbours. One moment. Let me grab you. Wait. Now, hang on a second. Up. There you go. Just change the grip on the camera a bit there so I can make sure that you're seen. Crocodile rock. So then when you get to the end of the roll, you have to rewind it. Like MIDI files, you can't do that. So this is the action of rewinding like this, but I can do it a lot faster with two hands. So just give me a second here. I can try. Hey. Oh, my phone is nearly coming out of my holder there. There we go. Hang on a second. Right. Where am I going? So this one is the rewind here. And then, unlike a MIDI file, you can't do just changing it. You have to rewind it. There's not a B side. There's not another side you can play when you finish. But that's okay. It doesn't take long to rewind rolls, and especially when you're at a festival or something. You got the next person with their organ plays the song whilst you're rewinding yours. Or you just give a break whilst you rewind it. So either which way, you can get the job done pretty easily. And then, so yes, I'm just about finished. And then, let's see now. So. Hang on a second here. Yeah, so then you have a song on the MIDI file, on the MIDI system, which is differently working. you back here. Such a small little room that I'm staying in at the moment. I just have to try and there. Trying to make it so you can see me. There you go. New York, New York. So, let's have a look. Let's have a look at your comments here. La, la, la. Let me see. So, need to sit so I can read your comments. There's been too many for me whilst I did here. The birdie song, blah blah blah. Just because there's. You have a rendition of Oh Susanna. Yes, I do have Oh Susanna. Yeah, let's see. Majestic, fascinating. Thank you. I will have to stop playing very shortly now. Because of my neighbours. I'm living in homeless accommodation at the moment whilst I wait for my new house to be ready. But I'm very lucky that my neighbours don't mind me playing some of the day. Some of them also play their music as well. So we'll be having okay along with each other. It's a very interesting experience, not one that I've been through before. Hey ho, and it just happened to be my house where I used to live was finished. I had to move out before the new house was ready, so I've ended up here. In a very small room, I can stretch my arms out like this and basically touch one side of the room to the other. I don't even think it's 6 foot by 8 foot. I think it's less than that. It's a very small room, but it's okay. So yes, I do have our Susanna. You gifted an old pump organ. Oh, that's cool. I hope you got it ready. The device intrigues me. Hang on, let's see. This shit happens in my dream. It's not mine. Yeah. Thank you. Can you store more than one song on a roll? Yes. 9 minutes on a roll. Does I make rolls? No. I arrange music and then it gets made by a machine that I don't own. Yeah, that's exactly it. So I can be here. The algorithm threw you here. That's cool. Can you play Tico? I can. You used to hear Oh Susanna on a toy of yours. Ah, that's cool. Well, let me play that for you then. Ah. And this will just have to be the last song or two now. I need to quit. Huh? My crank is trying to take my clothes. Right. So, let's have a look. Okay. There you are. Oh, Susanna. Hope you enjoyed that now. Ah, yeah, there you go, you're lucky. So, I think the last song perhaps, well, we're getting towards it now. There's another request that I have, Tico. Tico. There we go. Need to get up behind the crank here. Let's have a look. Yeah. You grab paper towel. Ah, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it was all emotional. Now you're dancing. Well, that's good, isn't it? Now let me see what time it is now. 20 to 8. I've been playing about an hour and a half. I don't think my neighbours mind, but I don't want to make it so they do mind. I'd rather stop before they mind rather than wait till afterwards. So, because my organ is loud, but it's a lot quieter with this on. I have this damper, and I don't always have this on, but in a small room like this, it makes a huge difference. Does this plastic damper in the front? It makes a lot quieter with that on. It like makes it less than half as loud with this on. Stupid, but it does make a lot of difference. And then at least it's not too bad. So I don't want to play too late now because of the neighbours. And the sound is not breaking up when the damper is on. Ah, okay. Does it sound better then? Maybe because it's a lot quieter with this on. Yeah, it's a lot quieter, and I have this top one on the top as well. Thank you for showing your TheCrankJOnkie, Sunny and organ guy. I'm glad that you could come. You already subscribed. Can't wait to the next show. Until next time. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate everyone coming this evening to watch me and have some more fun with the organ. I did want to come on live stream yesterday, but I was so distracted with other things yesterday that I nearly forgot to play my organ at all. It nearly got so late that I wasn't going to be able to play at all. So I only played half an hour yesterday, so I made up for it today. That's how I see it. Make up the time when I have a bit of more time. I can stay on for a few minutes and chat with you, but I think I'm going to finish playing the organ now so that I can not disturb my neighbours too much. Hopefully, anyway, that's the plan. I'm going to try to avoid this thing getting scratched. And then there's this one too. This one goes on the top surface. And this one is handmade. I made this stamper. And it works. Does the job, because then I can see the rolls when I'm playing. Otherwise, if you play with the lid shut. Nah, I like to play with the lid open so I can see inside. Part of my personal pleasure is be able to see the workings when I play. So I don't enjoy it so much to play with the lid closed. So I made it so that I could play with it open, but still have a sound to play. Right, let's have a look, see if you've got any remaining questions, and I'm going to go and make myself some food in my very small accommodation here. A very small amount of space here that I can make food in here and do everything on. I have this tiny little table here that I can make stuff. I have a little stash of stuff. There's my air fryer, so I can make stuff on the air fryer, and then that's how I cook here. And that's why I have an air fryer and a kettle here, so I have to make do and mend. The air fryer is new. I just got it the other day, so I've been learning how to use it, because I never had one before. How is my eye? My eye is a lot better. As you can see, I can now look with both my eyes, and I don't have to wear the cloth on my head. I have some eye drops I can put in, but I'm doing fine. You know, I've been okay with the light on. I've been okay with the daylight. and so to make it more nicely, so it's much better. So I appreciate that. It's a magic box. Yeah, my organ is a magic box. Huh? It's called Renee. So then I can finish my show and get myself some food. I don't have a fridge here either. I don't have a fridge freezer, so I have to be inventive with what I can cook. So, and this one is going to be cooked in the air fryer. The jacket, the potato. And then I've got some tuna and sweet corn. And some pickle. I have some pickles here. And do that. And I have tomatoes and cauliflower and something like that. That I'll have for tea tonight. So, and then yes, we'll play some more music tomorrow maybe. I'll come back on here tomorrow too. It's something good to do, to look forward to. Has anyone else got any remaining questions before I go and make myself some food? That one needs charging up. Finished. Any more for any more? Beep beep. Any more? Or are we finished? If I don't see any further comments, I'll end the stream. And then I can get this food made. I can do that anyway whilst I'm chatting to you. Yeah. There we go. I got it. I can put that on there. There we go. We'll sort that out. It'll be very organised in my tiny little kitchen space here. That I have only small area to work in. That's it. I can't even got a table to work in. I have nothing. There's like no space in here. It's an interesting thing to try and cook in here and do everything I need to do. Man. Oh man. There we go. I sorted it. So then I can cook. Hey. Why did you piss off? No. That's it. That's ready to go. And then I have nice window, fresh air too. Yeah. So thank you everyone for watching. I'm going to go now and make this food. And I'll see you next time. Thank you everyone for watching. And there's Renee. Keep an eye on the sunny side. Yes, so there is sunny outside. See, look. There is the sunshine. The sunset is coming. It's starting to get dark now. So the sun is going. And we will see you next time. Thank you everyone for watching.